world, what's going on? So today was kind of another mass school shooting, this time in Texas. It was like confirmed about 8 dead and some were injured. Terrible, of course, and why is it that we're constantly hearing this as now the new norm? You know, one thing I don't get, and it seems to be happening to these individuals that just want to shoot up places, though, is it seems to be online, bullying in general, though. Generally, like online bullying, mental illness, and stuff. Called me old-fashioned. I'm only 30 years old, so I mean, I was born in 1987. I grew up in the 90s. Most people in my generation are going to say that we were the generation to have a real childhood, the last generation to have a real childhood, but the first generation to really grow up with the internet, which is basically true though, because yes, I was a kid in the 90s, and then in the 2000s, so you know, I was a teenager, so it was like computer homes were getting more and more use, widespread. Now it's like everybody's got either a computer, tablet, phone, or whatever, some kind of communication internet though, besides a TV. But back in the day, if you were being bullied, how did you handle it? Well, we always thought of it as the pansy kids would tell an adult or superintendent or their parents, and the adults would handle it. Or you face that bully face to face by fighting them, confronting them. Now, I've never been bullied, and even though there were some assholes in my middle school, high school, I mean, that I had problems with, but never came to fist altercations. So it was just like, look, if you fuck with me, whether I win or lose in the fight, I'm not afraid to fight you, you piece of shit, so don't fuck with me. And that's what I said, and that's what I did. Nothing ever happened. Why is it today that you have to assort gun violence to get your point across? Like, this is why I like the series Cobra Kai, though. You know, I'm glad that they brought it back. I'm glad that they brought up the issue of bullying, that, hey, you could take martial arts, learn how to defend yourself, though. Learn how to fight. I don't like fighting, but you're better off learning how to fight and learning how to defend yourself so you don't have to fight. But if you do, I just don't fucking get it. And it's so fucking confusing to me why shit like this exists, where you basically got in control to like shut it off by confronting the person or blocking them, deleting them, you know? Online bullying. You got to control. You have control, you know? Hold on. If somebody sends you a dirty message, whether it's, you know, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever, or they talk shit about you and you see it, you're like, oh, you could delete it, block it, whatever, ignore it. So I usually ignore it. I ignore people that do that kind of stuff, whether they want to talk shit about me online or not, and I'm pretty sure it happens. If I don't see it, nor do I care, nor it's none of my business, though. That's like if you're trying to get attention on somebody, though, you know, like call or text them, but they don't respond back to you, though, but they keep kind of posting on social media, though. Wouldn't that bug you more, though, when you ignore them? Why can't you do that? I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting too old and too naive that I don't know the now of what high schoolers have to be battling. But why is it that back then, from the like 2000s to the 90s, the 80s, the 70s, and so on, why weren't there that many mass shootings, though? And not many gun laws? You be the own master of your thinking on that one. Alright? I just don't get it. You see the situation. How do you handle a problem? You work through it. You work through it. How? You find out what the situation is and you dissolve it. Whether you have to confront it or block it, whatever it is that you have to do. Shooting people does not fucking solve anything. Mental illness, I mean, shit, I don't know, fucking exercise, take some therapy, join the military, something. I wish I knew, and I wish I had a better answer. I just don't get it. And it's sad. We'll see.